Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a very small Southbound haul. So I have not hauled Southbound a couple years. I think, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've hauled her stuff. It's been a while since I've ordered from her. It's been at least 2 years. That's the only thing I can tell you. So I really like her wax. I unfollowed a lot of the groups back when I had bought my car in the summer of 2019. I unfollowed all the wax groups because I couldn't purchase for a while. I knew that we had at the time 2 car payments because my ex-husband still had a car payment and I had a car payment. And we knew we couldn't afford to buy anything that wasn't a necessity with 2 car payments. So I unfollowed all the groups. And so that meant I was still in the groups, but I didn't see them pop up in my news feed. I didn't get notifications when anybody posted in the group. It is nice if you're trying to go on a low buy or a no buy. But the only problem is then when you forget to turn notifications back on, you miss out on a lot of stuff. So somebody had, back in January of this year, alerted me to, she was doing a pre-order that had Dream Cake in it, which Dream Cake is a scent that I fell in love with and I was looking for probably 3-4 months. So somebody tagged me in the pre-order post. So I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about Southbound. And so I ordered that loaf. I didn't haul it because it was just one loaf and I don't like to do a haul for just one thing. I feel like it's a waste of time. And so I didn't haul it. But then she opened another pre-order, this one around the same time that shipped. So I did order, I have 4 things from this pre-order. And then she did open another one a couple weeks ago and I did order from that one also. I really like Southbound. I do have some stuff that is from 2017-18, back when she was called Southbound Soap Company. I don't know if she made soap back then. I don't know. But then she switched to Southbound Candle Company. And yeah. All right, so the sample I got is Rose Gold, which is sugared candy, juicy raspberries, plum, and a hint of floral. I like that she puts the scent notes on her stuff. Then all I have to do is date it when I receive it, and then I can just haul it and put it away. And this I really like. I'm kind of debating whether or not Robert will like this. And I'm not going to have him in every video. One, he works all day. I like to get my videos done mostly in the morning. And so I told him that once or twice a month, he could be like in a decent haul video with me. But I'm not going to have him be in every video because I like to have my hauls done and put away in the mornings. That's just a routine I've always had for the last 4 years I've been on YouTube. And so, yesterday it killed me to wait till the afternoon to do my other haul that I had him in. So it won't be something that happens all the time, but I will once in a while have him be in a haul with me. I really like this. I'm going to have him smell it, see on cold if he wants me to melt that when he's at work or not. So I have certain scents I melt when he's at work because he just doesn't like the scent profiles. He's not a bakery lover and I am. He's not a huge mint lover and I am. So I melt those during the day. So he works from 7 to whatever. He works in a warehouse and he does not have a set hour. They work until the trucks are gone because he works in a warehouse unloading semis and they work until it's done. There's some days he'll be done at 1, some days he's done at 4 and we're in between. So, like if I usually put my wax on, I get my first kid gets on the bus around 6:40 or so. My second kid gets on the bus at 7:15. So after I get my second kid on the bus, I switch out my wax. So that's around 7:20 or so in the morning. So by the time Robert gets home, it's time to switch it out again anyway. So all my bakery and mint gets melted in the mornings. And then I do the fruity, fresh, manly, those kind of things in the afternoons. All right, I did pick up 1 loaf and I already crushed the hell out of this because I dropped it. It is Wildberry Zucchini Noel, which is Wildberry Mousse, Zucchini Bread, Vanilla Bean Noel. It's got a little piece of toast on it. It's cute. It broke off because what I did was I already tried to record this, and when I picked this up to show it to the camera, it fell on the table and it smashed and the toast came off in the little corner, but it's okay. So this one, I love Zucchini Bread and Wildberry Mousse mixed. If any of you have watched me for any length of time, you guys know that. Isn't this the cutest little piece of toast though? I love these embeds. And this is real good. So I think this is all one color. I'm going to take this out and see. I haven't bought a loaf from her in a long time. No, it is actually 2 colors. So it's purple on the bottom and like a tan on the top. Oh, it smells so good. I love, like I said, I love zucchini bread mixed with wild berry mousse. That's so good. Okay. So yeah, so I really enjoy that. Well, I've never melted it, so I don't know that I'm going to enjoy it, but I think I will. All right, and then I grabbed a bag of Circus Treats, which is blue raspberry snow cones, yellow cake bites, and cotton candy. And I thought Robert would like this because he's really into that blue raspberry scent. So that's what this looks like. It's kind of like one of those shatter pieces, and it's all kinds of different colors. This one's red, blue. It looks like a thin loaf, and then was like shattered. Oh, it smells so good though. All right, and then I grabbed a bag of rainbow snow cone, which is rainbow, I'm going to say sherbet because that's what everybody says, ice cream and blue raspberry snow cones. There's no R at the end of that, and that kills me. But Robert and Frankie and everybody says it, so I got to do it. So this is a bag of shapes, and they're different colors. There's all kinds of different shapes. There's little roses and little lips. And this one here, he said that he really likes. Then he said, why didn't you get a loaf of that? And I said, well, babe, I didn't want to get a loaf of everything because then you'd yell at me. He wouldn't yell at me, but he would have been like, babe, why'd you have to get a loaf and everything? And now he's like, why didn't you get a loaf and everything? And I was like, really? And the last thing for this order is lemon ice cream cookies, which is lemon shortbread cookies and vanilla bean ice cream, which this is kind of bakery-ish, but he doesn't mind it because of the lemon. And so this is like a lemon and white, again, different shapes. So these shapes are different than the other ones. There's a cookie and an ice cream. And this is really good. And I actually just bought a Southbound D-Stash this morning in one of the D-Stash groups. And it had another bag of this. It had a bag of my dream cake and then a bag of strawberry something or another. And so I grabbed that up because 1, I really like that lemon scent. 2, you can never have enough dream cake. And 3, why not? And my Southbound drawer is just ridiculously low because I haven't bought. And so I thought, okay, this was something different to do. This was a different vendor to buy from for once, because usually I had been buying from the same 3 or 4 vendors. So to buy from a different vendor, one that I know does well, that's my problem, is I'm not going to buy from any more like new to me vendors, but I'm going to buy from ones I don't buy from typically that I know does well. And Southbound is one. Southbound does very well. And Rachel is a sweetheart. So her business model is she'll do a pre-order about once a month or so. She does a pre-order, maybe it's like 5 or 6 weeks, but it's close to once a month. And then after she does that, she'll do she has ready to ship all the time, but then she'll have a ready to ship sale of the leftovers from the pre-order. So if you missed out on a loaf or a bag, you can try to get it. My thing is, I hate those ready to ship because they are cutthroat. They are Hunger Games. You get your shit in your cart and then they get dropped because somebody bought them before you could check out. So I absolutely do not like ready to ship when it's like that. I like ready to ship that's always on the site. Like she has clamshells always on the site. And those kind of ready to ship, I don't mind because typically there's not the volume of traffic coming in and out trying to buy it all. Whereas if you do pre-order extras in ready to ship, it is bad. You got thousands of people trying to order. So I do not like that. And I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad business model, I'm saying I personally can't do it. I am not fast enough to get everything. So I do not buy from the ready to ship. If I don't get it in the pre-order, I just say it wasn't meant to be and I'll get it next time. I do have running lists on my phone notepad of every vendor and like things that I didn't get or things I loved and need more of. When it's offered again, most of these will come around again within the next year. And I'm just like at the point where I'm okay with that. Like I don't need to buy 8 bags of the same scent. It will come back. And so that's kind of the mantra I'm having. Frankie and I really had we've had a big like woohoo moment where we have so much wax, we don't know what to do with it. We have so much wax that we're out of room for more without buying more storage, which is what I've tried to avoid since day one. And so she and I are just in we don't need a single thing more. And so that's kind of where we're at mentally. We're just like, no, we don't need to do this anymore. So she and I are both on the same wavelength with that, which makes me happy because I have an accountability partner and she has an accountability partner. And so we're just like, yo, we look at each other and go, we don't look at each other because we live 3,000 miles away, but we're just like, bitch, we need to stop, and it's like, yeah, we need to stop. So I did order from the last pre-order that she did a week or two ago. So when that comes in, I'll haul that. And otherwise, I won't have any more Southbound hauls for the rest of the year because I'm trying to not buy for the majority of 2021 for several reasons. One, I have to pay my car down. I have negative equity in it, so we can trade it in and get something bigger. And two, we're going to be wanting to buy a house, and I can't have all these wax purchases on my bank statement. We're looking at starting applying process around July. So they go back 90 days. So I'm like, okay, well, 90 days from July. And so I'm like, okay, we're kind of to the point where unless I can use my PayPal balance, because they only want my checking account, they don't care about my PayPal because it's not a business PayPal, it's a personal PayPal. So unless I can use a PayPal balance, I'm not buying another thing because I really don't want all that on my bank statement and having to explain that to the mortgage company. So, because when it goes into underwriting and they pull through your bank like a fine tooth comb, I don't want to have to explain that. All right, so that's everything for this haul. I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.